Hey guys, Bree here. So I am going to show you guys how we're going to turn this blank tea towel into something cute for the holidays, right? So you can grab these tea towels on my website. At any time, you're more than welcome to comment shop. I will send you the link. But I will also be putting up the exact link to the entire project in my broadcast channel once we are finished, okay? So join the broadcast channel. It is down in the links below. And let's get started. So I know not everybody's a Halloween decorator, right? So I do have an alternative. I am going to do a Halloween one today, but you guys, this one is adorable for any kitchen all year round. This is called Bistro Cafe. So you can grab this on my website if you prefer this design instead of the one that I'm going to use. Okay, but today we are using this cute little ghost, and I'm going to show you two ways to actually use it. We will use it on a tea towel, and I will show you a second way that you can use the same transfer to get another, another project out of it. Okay, so you can comment replay if you are catching the replay, but since we are live, let me go ahead and jump over and say hello and also post this to my broadcast channel so everybody can jump on. Hi, Kimberly. We've got Kim and Janelle, Charlene, Brenda, Wanda. Hello. Okay, here we go. So first thing we're going to do, this tea towel, you guys, is currently on my chalk site, okay? It is adorable. It even has a little hanging piece for you to hang your towel. So we're gonna make sure that we're not gonna chalk on that part. We're going to do the bottom part here, okay? So first thing I am going to do is I'm gonna take my little heat press mat. I'm gonna put it underneath my towel, and I'm just gonna try and iron out some of these wrinkles real quick. Oops. Let me not knock everything over in the process. Okay, so I just have a heat press here. It is at 300 degrees currently, and I'm just going to press this center area where we are going to chalk on. You could go ahead and iron the whole thing if you absolutely wanted to do that, just so it looks a little bit nicer, right? But we will heat set it again here in a little bit. Oops, I just made a crease in it. Yep, I just did that. Hi, Vicky. Vicky's. What happened, Stephanie? Tell me. Vicky, and happy Sunday. Oh, it is Saturday. Sorry. Happy Saturday, Kay. And Mary. Michelle. Hi, Sherry and Amy. Hello. I'm so glad you guys could all join me. I was like, I hope people jump on. I know it's in the middle of the day, but we kind of have a lot going on later on this evening, so I wasn't sure that I'd be able to jump on later. So here we are. Okay. All right. So let me just tell you what I'm going to do, how I'm going to judge where I want my project to be. So whenever I hang my towels, this is just how I do it. I do like a little bit of a not quite a tri-fold, but where the seams overlap right there in the back. And then I hang it over my oven or my like where my oven's at. Normally that's where it's at, or like the sink. We have those little hanging pieces for towels. So that's kind of what I do, okay? Yes, this is the chalk towel. So it is on my website. Under what's new, the second item there, it is the tea towel, okay? Come on in the afternoon. Good. I ordered a ring and four add-ons. Yay, I'm so glad. I really wanted to do the football round today, but you know what? I'm probably gonna have to save that one till tomorrow or the next day. I don't know. I have so many projects in my head now. Okay, so I was just telling you guys, that's kind of what I do though. I wrap it around, okay? So what I'm gonna do right now is actually, I'm just gonna center this. Okay, so I put my tea towel down on the ground. The part that I'm gonna put the design on is facing the table. I'm gonna take my ink mat and I am going to place it right in the center here. Okay, and then I can wrap these pieces around if I want to do that. Okay, that's really not necessary, but I'm just gonna do that so I can keep it all. No, I'm gonna undo that. Just kidding. We're just gonna leave it open, okay? I just wanted to be able to see where my line is, but I moved my ink mat down underneath so I can actually see where it's at. So I wanna center it based on my ink mat now, okay? So I'm gonna take my design. I'm sure they wash up just fine, but I have not used one just yet. So I guess we will find out soon, won't we? I'm gonna keep this one because the way that I'm gonna make it, I love it. You guys know how we did all pink Halloween last year? Well, guess what? It's still like on trend this year, except it's a little bit more pastel and pink and blue, like teal. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit. Yes, these are the towels that we currently have. So I'm gonna place this. Again, I'm watching the center here based on my ink mat. And I will go ahead and press this down. Okay, so I have a few colors here. I do have some white because I wanted to mix and make another pink. I do have some black. I do have coral as well and Marvelous, okay? So what I will tell you, Marvelous does not come in a paste or an ink packet, which whenever I post my link to all of this in the broadcast channel after we're done. So what I'm gonna start doing, you guys, I'm gonna take a photo of my project. I will post it in the broadcast channel after we are done with our live, and then I will post the link to the like the supply list, all right? So it doesn't come in a packet like this, the Marvelous, so you do have to get the jar if you prefer the Marvelous color, but Coral does come in a packet like this. So what I kind of wanted to do is I wanted to take this and I wanted to take white and see if we could come up with a little bit lighter pink so you guys could get the packets versus the jars if, you know, if you're new to inking and you haven't done it before. Okay? Yes, I did fuzz this one in particular because this fabric, well, this is a brand new transfer. I haven't even used it yet. Normally, I will fuzz a transfer if it's brand new, even on fabric, except canvas. Canvas is the one I don't fuzz at all, even if it's brand new, okay? No, they just come one. They're just one. All right. I'm going to do the outline and the words in our black. Then I'm actually gonna have teal and I have this bright pink, but again, I want to try and mix this together real quick with some white, and I wanna see if we can lighten up our pink just a tad. Like, I don't know where all of my stir sticks are at. I think we used them all. So I just need to get some more stir sticks, huh? Because apparently 24 is not enough. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Terry. That really does mean a lot. Don't make me cry. I'm already on like the verge of a little breakdown because my daughter, our oldest, is going to kindergarten on Monday, and I've held myself together pretty well, I've thought. So, all right, we're going to put a little bit of coral in there, and then let's take some white. I might need a little bit more white than that. Okay, we're gonna take some white here. So it almost looks like a little bit of a 50-50. Okay, I'm gonna start with 50-50. And Well, I sure do appreciate that. I really do. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough. You know, we always go through that, right? We're not doing enough, then we're doing too much, and then our time gets split here and there. I think just as moms, we always have that mom guilt. So I am definitely doing my best to just be okay with imperfection, right? You don't always have to have it together. So I love this color. You guys, we almost made like a ballet slipper color. Is this my ballet slipper? Maybe even a little bit more of a white added to it would be good, but this is a lighter pink and I love it, okay? All right, so we are going to use this to color in our cute little ghost in here in a second. Not just yet, but I did make that just because I wanted it to be ready. And then we're also going to use some Couture Teal. I think I'm just gonna leave it that color because I do like it. All right, so we are going to do, should we do pink shoes or teal shoes? I'm gonna do teal bats. I was thinking of doing teal headphones and then a pink ghost. So maybe pink shoes. Okay, one thing I know, I'm gonna do teal bats. That is what I know so far. All right, and also if you are new, sorry, sometimes I tend to, sometimes I explain, sometimes I go about just thinking that everybody already knows, and I apologize if I do that. The ink mat underneath it is going to prevent all of this ink from going to like my table right now. Okay, so that ink mat will catch any extra ink that goes through. All right? Yes, she will do great. I know she will. She feels much better about going to school now that she's, you know, met the teacher and stuff, which I talked about last night if you guys caught that live, but she's excited now. All right, so we are going to take our ink and we are going to apply it over our letters. Okay. And the one good thing about ink, you guys, is it does not dry fast. So unlike paste, we don't have to do a paste and pool. You can take your time and it works out great. So I would say the pros to using ink is you can take your time. The cons to using ink is it's permanent on clothing or on fabrics, okay? So you do want to take your time, but you also want to be careful that you don't get it everywhere. All right? Headphones with the shoes. Sounds good. So let me know if you, what color, actually, no, let me back up. I have too many questions going on in my head. What is the theme in your kitchen? Do you have a color theme in your kitchen? Do you have like an actual theme like lemons? Is it color? Is it, what is it? What is going on in your kitchen? Or does it just look like Hobby Lobby threw up in your kitchen? Because you buy everything on clearance, doesn't matter, it's all mixed match. That would be me. I'm definitely trying to be better about that because that's how I had shopped before. I just got whatever was on sale, right? And now, since I've been doing chalk, I have been more aware of like what I actually buy and how I want things to go up. For summer, it's lemons, then change to fall, then gingerbread. It's all mix match. Oh, mismatch. I kept thinking that X sounded funny in that. mostly wine stuff, yellow, antiques, Campbell's Soup Kitchen. Oh, how fun. Cows, red, black. Dollar store threw up. Yeah, that too, right? Ooh, I love that teal and gray. So I am definitely trying to get away from just random stuff. And I want our house to be the, like that farmhouse blue color I made right there on that frame. That is the color we are going towards now. So I am hoping I will make a full jar of that color soon. I just need to grab the right colors, and I need to wait for one of those colors, like the jars, to be almost empty, so that way I can just use it to make my new color. So I think my Cadet is almost done, or maybe my Ocean Mist, one of them. So I will use it soon. All right, so we're gonna get right in here up to the shoes. We're gonna put black here on these socks. Let's get his eyes. Hers, his. Maybe I should say her, because I'm going to make her pink. And then don't forget the top of her head, okay? Rooster, sunflowers. I want to make an entire jar. Oh, awesome. I will let you know. I will let you know, and I'll let you know which colors it is we need. Again, I love ink because you can just take your time with it. Again, the downfall to it is permanent, okay? So don't get it everywhere. Wipe it off as you go. And most importantly, check your fingers, because what happens so often is you will get a little tiny piece of ink on your finger, and you'll set your hand down, and now it's on your surface, okay? Happens every time. Every time. All the time. Yes, this will make a super cute t-shirt as well. I saw the most adorable one, and I really want to make that one as well. So, and it had like a splatter effect to it. She did a phenomenal job on it. So anyways, I'm gonna try that too. Oh, see, look at that, look at that. I just got it on my thumb. Okay, we're gonna do, what did I just say? We're gonna paint the ghost pink, okay? So we're gonna do a teal. We're gonna do teal boots. Oops. Make sure I don't get any of the black on the shoes. All right, I think that is done. And let's get the headphones up top as well. Okay, let's make our way around it. All right, as long as there's no black on the tool that you're using whenever you put the excess back in the jar, just make sure there's no second color, because you don't want that color to mix in there. All right? All right, so now we have a couple of stars here. Let's go ahead with our pink. Again, we did add white to this color, so it's not the coral color itself, it is coral mixed with white. to give us just a little bit softer pink. All right, so this looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. And I'm gonna remove it slowly just in case we missed a spot. Oh my goodness. Oh, look how cute that looks. Okay, so everything looks awesome. I'm going to remove it. You guys, that could not have come out any better, okay? I could probably touch up right above the shoe because whenever I added the shoe, it kind of blended a little bit in between the teal and the black. Totally fine. This is so cute. Now I'm like, ooh, do I want to paint it or no? Oh, maybe I should just do another one and then do pink for the headphones and the shoes, right? And then just switch it. So I have one boy, one girl. What should I do? What should I do? Let me show y'all. Should we leave it? Should we leave it and then just do another one? Or should we paint our ghost in so that way it is a girl ghost? So that way we paint it in white. Paint it in pink. I'm gonna spray this and clean this while you guys give your thoughts on that. I am gonna wipe it down with just a little napkin. Actually, it's a dried wipe. I'm just gonna take some of that off, okay? I took all of that off because it's just gonna save my board eraser a little bit more, all right? So, leave it. Okay, there we go. Let me grab another one. I do have some in this box. You guys, I have like 5 unopened boxes. And I was like, oh my goodness, I need to open this up and figure out what is in these. Because this is crazy. All right, so I just cleaned all of that off. I am going to wipe the back down with a napkin just to kind of get off some of this dirty water and whatever fuzz I can get off while the back is wet, because see, now it is sticky again. Okay, let me set that there. I love it. Let me get another one though. Or before I do that, let's see this. Okay, so you guys, this transfer actually has a fun little, oh my gosh, it's sitting right in front of me. Has a fun little cutout. Okay. And I don't know if you've noticed, but our new chalkable shapes, they're very smooth. So just like the coasters, it's a lot smoother than the textures of the other ones. So just a heads up. All right, there is a correct side. There is a wrong side. So just make sure that you're going to do it the correct way, right? So if we're gonna do it this way, let me fuzz this just a little bit. I'm gonna watercolor this one for you guys so you can see what it looks like. Oh, Storm in pink. You know what's so funny? Let me show you what's funny. Let me show you. These are the colors that I pulled out for my, even the Marvelous. I had all of these colors. This is what I pulled out for my project originally, for my paste project. So how funny is that? So I'm gonna use Ballet Slipper, and we're going to use Storm instead of black. Okay, and then we're gonna use teal for the headphones still. All right, so we're gonna do it on this real quick so we can see if we like it colored in. If we don't like it colored in, then we know to leave the towel alone, not mess with it. If we like it colored in, then maybe that'll give us a better idea if we actually want to get it completely colored in or not. Okay, so now that we're using paste, paste dries fast. All right, so we cannot take our time too long on this project. And if we do, we just need to do a paste and pool. All right, so let's see. Let me try and get the headphones done first so I can pull this up. I do think that my teal paste is just a little bit on the thick side, you guys, so it is taking me a little bit longer. Okay, and I'll do his shoes. His, hers. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull that up. I'm just going to give it a quick little dry. Put that back down, same thing this way. Quick little dry. Okay. Next up is going to be some gray. Now we're gonna use Storm, okay? You don't see me on your next slide. Send a search party to my craft room. Yes, I think having it as a magnet would be super cute. I originally was going to put it on another frame, but I do like the magnet option too. All right, so we're going to do Storm. All right, and we're just gonna pull that all the way down here. And we can't forget his eyes and the top of his head. All right, So once we do this, we are actually done with this little guy, with the transfer, I should say. Let's go ahead and pull it up and make sure everything looks good. Looks good. It's so cute like that. I need more. I need more. I need more. I need more of these. If you don't have one for every kid or grandkid, you need to order these. How cute would this be? You could even turn this into a tag that you put on their Halloween basket, right? Instead of punching a hole in it, you can get these cable ties that I have that I use for like wreaths. I think I have them on my Amazon site. Okay, it's like a little sticky square and it has a place in the front for you to put like a zip tie through. Okay, so then you can attach it to their bag. How cute is that? Again, you need to get these little guys, okay? Because also, once the Halloween stuff sells out, it's not coming back, okay? They're not restocking any of it. I know it's the beginning of August, but once they sell out, it's not coming back, okay? My niece's bag. I was making, oh, see the glow in the dark too. That would be super cute. If you still have the glow in the dark paste from a while back, use that. I think that's perfect. All right. Okay, board eraser. Okay, you just want to be sure that you are getting all of the paste or ink out of the silk screen itself, okay? So if you are just jumping on, we did a tea towel already, but we are testing out to see if we want to watercolor our ghost on our tea towel, or just leave him the way he is and then make another one, right? So that way we have one girl, one boy. So this is what it looks like on the towel. This is what it looks like with Storm. All right, so this is black, this is Storm. So you get a little bit softer look. And then we're going to paint it in, okay? So how we will paint this in is a little brush and some watercoloring. Can you tint the glow-in-the-dark ink with color? I'm sure you could, but honestly, what I would do is I would do the color first and then go on top of it once it's dried and do the ink on top. The turkey too, yes, the turkey would be super cute. All right, I think we'd be okay with doing that now. So I'm gonna get a little bit of, I don't need a lot, okay? I'm gonna get a little bit of our ballet slipper. I may need a smaller brush. I think this brush has seen better days. I also don't think that chalkboard takes to watercoloring as well as, let's say, wood, right? So I'm gonna have to figure out how to make it less streaky. Maybe I just needed less on my brush because this left side looks a lot better than this side. I think because I just had too much water. So now that I have a little less water, I think it's starting to look a little better. I'm gonna do a little bit of the teal as well. So I'm just gonna take some teal. I watered it down a little bit. Again, we're just gonna kind of color it in. Doing it this way prevents us from having to do a second coat on top, but you could definitely do the second coat if you prefer it to be a little bit more vibrant. Right? If you're okay with that soft watercolor look, then definitely do it this way. I do think it is super cute though. And then if you guys wanted to, you could just seal this with some gator hide, or just use some type of poly sealant spray. You could do that too. I want his shoes to be a little bit darker here on the bottom. So I'm gonna add a little bit more paste and not so much water. That helps me get that little bit darker color. Same thing on the headphones. I'm gonna do just a little bit darker here. Cute. So now I can take and do, let's see. Okay, I want to make that pink up at the top a little bit more smooth. So I'm gonna attempt to add just a little bit more paste here. I may just have to touch up his eyes. And I'm just pulling my brush down. Gives a couple of little streaky feels towards the bottom. Oh. All right, I went back in to add a little bit more up at the top, you guys. All right, let me dry it. Okay, I do think she's cute, but I don't really prefer it to be colored in. So I think she's cute. Yes, we are going out for Brooke's birthday tonight. Let's see. It is such a pretty pink. Okay, so this is the one we did. Okay, this is it colored in. Let me grab a second tea towel real quick because we'll do the opposite and then I will heat set. Okay, let me grab a tea towel. Hello. I was like, who is that? My other sister's here. I was like, who is running across? Oh, my dad's here too. Okay. I agree. I prefer without her in there. Yes, you need to make one for everybody in your house and put them up on the board, okay? And then you can take a marker and you can write a name on it. Look, I'll write Riley's name on it for you guys. Not with white. Let's see, I have a black chalk marker up here somewhere. I have like a gajillion chalk markers. Why do I not have one up here? Where is it? I bet you it's in this. All right, let's turn my heat press back on. So you could definitely chalk this. I could just put an R. R. No, we'll just write Riley. Oh, I'm so scared. All right. I believe one of our set of markers is only like $3. If you're a Perks member or designer, I think it's the gold and silver one, but I love it. This is the black and white one. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do, you could do two things. You could turn it into a magnet if you wanted to. All right, so I do have some magnets here. You can take, I would probably, for this size, I would put 2 magnets down. That one's not the best at the moment. I would put 2 magnets on it. Okay, and you could put it on to the fridge, right? So, see, that one's bad. Even has a piece of dog hair, huh? All right, so I would put 2 on there just to hold it, or super glue 1 on there, because sometimes depends on the temperature of the house. These magnets can fall off fairly easily. I super glue mine and then I don't have an issue. All right. So that is one option you could do. Another option is you can get these cable mounts. All right, and then what you would do, I have them on my Amazon store. So just comment shop at SHOP and I'll send you the links to all my stuff. You just place it right on the back. So on this one, I'm gonna put right behind like its head here. I'm gonna push that down. It is double-sided adhesive, so it sticks really well too. And then I'm gonna get some string. Okay, not from over there. I'm gonna get this way. We'll just go with this one. All right, and then you can push this on through. Okay, to the other side. It's a little bit easier to do with twine, but you can still do it with a smaller ribbon. Just give it a little time. And we can attach this to a bag. I don't know, let's say this is her bag for whatever, Halloween. Buy 2, get 2 free. Yay. All right, so there is a cute little tag. All right, and if you wanted to double it up as a magnet and as a tag, so like after you're done using it as a tag, you could, honestly, you could just take that off. Oh, well, not if you double knot it. You could use it as an ornament, right? If you wanted to do it that way. I'm just gonna loop it a little bit smaller. So you could do it as an ornament if you wanted to do that. Also, we could potentially take 2 magnets here, right? I'm gonna add a little bit of glue. Not out of that one, obviously. What did she do to my glue? Okay, I'm gonna put 1 thing of glue down first, and then I'm gonna do a second. Give that a second to dry. Okay, let me close up a few things that I'm not using anymore, just because I'm kind of a little all over the place. Let's see. All right. I think tie-dyeing them would look super cute too. All right, let's do our second one real quick. So I have one for Riley, one for Grayson. I'm just gonna wipe out my color tray from the paste because we're done with our paste for now. Okay, I still have my pink color from earlier. These look like they are dry. So, let me move my ribbon out of the way. Just kind of tuck it back there. So, I could use it and hang it as an ornament, or I can put two pieces there and have it as a magnet. Okay, so that way it doesn't get in the way. So again, I have two options here, but doing two magnets helps offset how big this piece is up here to hang. All right. So that one is cute. Let's go ahead and take this off. I will set that there. And this is the packet that it comes in. Again, these are the tea towels. They are on my website. If you like this project, you guys, be sure to join my broadcast channel. It is down below in the pinned comment, all right? Jump in there. I provide, this is the top. I provide different alerts on specials or deals, like special pricing and stuff, any updates, information, stuff that you'll want to know firsthand about. That is what I provide in there, okay? As well as live notifications. So, I will also put the link to the supplies for today, as well as a photo when we are done, okay? All right, so let's just, we're gonna kind of iron out this little area right here. Let that cool off a second. Okay, let's lay that, I'm gonna lay that face down, and I'm gonna place my ink mat in the center and offset a little bit, like down on the end. Okay, we'll flip this on over. So that way I know the center is here and I want to stay in between my ink mat. So here we go. We're gonna put this back on. Again, center it. Looks good. All right, this time we are going to go opposite. We are going to be putting this pink color on for the bat, the headphones, and the shoes. Okay, the bat, the headphones, and the shoes. And this is a color we made up. So this is coral and white. Okay, so now we have our shoes done. Look, I got a little bit ink on my pinky, so just be careful for that. And then let's get the headphones done. Then we'll do the blue on the stars, and then everything else is in black. All right, again, we're just gonna be able to take our time a little bit with ink. That is the plus side to using ink, is take your time. Okay, all right, we are done with that color. Let's come back in with just a tad bit of teal. And then we're gonna heat set our other towel real quick. All right. And now we're just gonna use black to fill in the rest. Now, I do recommend trying to go in the same direction, right? So once you get started, try and continue in that same direction. So we're gonna start on that left side and then continue over to our right. Whichever side you decide to start on though. I got a little dry piece in there. I'm gonna take that out. And if you're doing the teal, just be careful, because I almost didn't see that star right there. I almost went right over it, you guys. Go ahead and hit that heart button for me. Hit that heart button and then let me know what color combination are you going to be doing for your little ghost, for your little ghosties. Which I cannot wait to see all of y'all's. The tea towels, I do believe they're $3, which is like a normal price for a tea towel, but that could be my price. That could be the discount. $6. I'm gonna do teal and black. So if you are a designer or a Perks member, so if you're not in Perks and you've been buying a little bit here and there, you really want to get into it, sign up for Perks. You're going to save so much, okay? You sign up for Perks, it's $20 a month, you guys, but you get $20 back in credit to spend every month. So practically, as long as you put in an order for $20, you're just gonna end up paying for shipping, right? And then you get all of these discounts and perks, okay? So sign up for Perks. You get $20 and then you get 30% off of everything. So you're gonna get the tea towel for $3. I think it's $3.60. All right, so if you wanna get signed up, just comment info and check your messenger. I believe there should be a little button at the bottom of your messenger that says info on Perks, and it'll give you more information there. Or you can sign up as a designer too. You get 40% off. But that one does have a little bit more, like if you wanted to actually do and potentially make a little bit of income from it, then that's the route that I would go, is designer. If you just want to make pretty things, I would go the route of Perks. okay? Ooh, teal and black. Hey, Beth. I think teal and black will be super cute. All right, I need another wipey because guess what? I just got some ink all over my hands from touching the other wipe. All right. It's so cute. You guys, she's perfect. All right, let me clean this. Let's heat set it and I will let you guys be on your merry way. But I sure hope you guys enjoyed today's little project. Even if you're not a Halloween fan, hopefully you got a couple of tips or tricks that could potentially help you out when you're inking, right? Like how to line it up on the tea towel. Like I said, if you don't care for the Halloween transfer, this is the one that I do recommend, would be super cute for your tea towel. So you can still join the broadcast channel down below, and I will put the link up to all the supplies I used today. And then you'll just remove this transfer right here and you can add the Bistro Cafe one, okay? Super easy. All right, so I am wiping front and back with my board eraser. This just helps to clean our transfer off, and it also helps the longevity of our transfer. All right. And then I just wipe off a little bit of that water and fuzz on the back. Let's put this back on here. I'm so glad you're loving them. Hi, Sandra. All right, let's set that down. Ta-da! Okay, so it is a little dirty. Not a big deal, you guys. That's fine. As long as you get all of the ink or paste out of the silk screen, we're good. Okay, so here was our first one. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and heat set him. I'm gonna place it on my heat pad. And I do need a piece of parchment paper. Okay? Parchment paper, because Teflon is expensive, parchment paper is cheaper. In the event that you accidentally get some ink on the paper itself, you can trash the parchment paper, the Teflon, not so much. Let's see. Dorsal for the bats. Dorsal. What is that? All right, I did 30 seconds at 300 for this one. Okay, it is all dry. It is hot, but it is all dry. Okay, I am going to place it this way. I don't need the thing anymore. It is dry, but you guys can see that it's gone through to the back. Now, this one has not dried just yet, so that same thing is going to happen. All right, so you can let it dry. I recommend like at least 30 minutes, okay? At least 30 minutes. All right. So if we're going to do this other one, I'm gonna put something down first. Hold on. I am just gonna put a towel down to protect my mat. because this one's going to be wet. Okay? The back of it is going to be a little wet. I just don't want it to get on my mat. Okay, now the parchment paper may get a little dirty. But you can see some of the ink on here. If you do it right away, sometimes you can just take a little bit of water and a little, like a napkin, and just wipe a little bit. Do not wipe too hard. You can see some of it coming off. Some of it is already stained on there. I'm not gonna attempt to take that off. But what we could do is we can clean our ink mats, all right? The way that I've cleaned them in the past is I would use the Awesome spray, okay? Dilute it with your water, spray it, or even Windex works too. Spray it and then take a squeegee, like one of these silicone squeegees, and scrape across. I'll have to do it live here some other time, but I think I do have it in the VIP group. So if you're not in the VIP group, whenever you guys comment shop or info, whichever word you commented, there should be a VIP link in there. Go ahead and join that VIP group, because that is where I post like my tips and tricks. That way you guys can access it all the time, and it's easier to find because it's in the guides. So that way you're not like trying to search for it somewhere. They're just all in there. All right. So here we go. Let's look at our cute little towels that we have made. They're so cute. What do you guys think? Hit the heart button for me. Now, if you are, and you do enjoy Halloween and you love this transfer, what are you going to be making with it? Are you going to make yourself tea towels? Are you going to make t-shirts? Are you going to be making some bags? Or do you plan on making magnets or bag tags? What are you guys going to be doing? They're so cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think these are absolutely adorable. Thank you. All right. Well, you guys, that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I gotta prep everything for Riley to go to school the next week. So we'll see what time, if I'm able to go live tomorrow, we'll see what time. Just be sure that you are in that broadcast channel. Again, that broadcast channel link is down below. Join it right now, because I'm gonna take a picture of these projects and I'm going to post it over in that broadcast channel with a link to all of the supplies that I used for this, okay? So anyways, you guys hit the heart button. I will see you guys later. Take care and have a great rest of your weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye, y'all.